could have got more last year if you would have traded him. I mean, you knew you weren't going to re-sign him and everything, so I felt like you would have got a more haul last year if you would have traded him at the winter meetings, which I think we all expected.
Well, there's no doubt he was more valuable for the full season. But I want to be fair. If they were willing to go up to a top 10 payroll and go for it, I think it justified keeping him.
Yeah,
and then it just didn't work.
And then, I mean, side note, John, I have a question for you. With, I know we're talking about School of Lions. Why does it seem every, first week of training camp for the Lions, people are dropping like flies? With the Rodler, or I forgot his name.
Rolder.
Yeah, Rolder, yeah. Like, why is it, like, I know it's like maybe like, some soft, like, minor issues, but why does it seem like the first week of training camp for us, so people are just dropping like flies every year?
Well, I think if you look around football, it's very common, whether it's college football, NFL football, it happens in the first week because you can't get into football shape unless you are actually playing the game of football, and it takes a little while. Some guys just get dinged up in that first week. Now, hopefully for Jimmy, it is soft tissue, and it's not going to be anything that holds him out. And it sounds like they are expecting to get him back at some point this year. I don't know when. We don't know what that injury is.
And then,
but it does happen throughout all of football that the first week you're going to see some injuries. There's some ACLs around football. Fortunately for the Lions, it's not that.
Right. There are going to be some bumps and bruises when training camp starts.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's an adjustment
We're
period
sweating at this point. Let's get to Heather with the news. Heather, good morning.
Good morning, you guys. Well, the Detroit Tigers have officially said goodbye to Tarek Skubal after trading their ace to the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Tigers posted a farewell message thanking Skubal for what he meant to the city, to the fans, and to the organization. You can see their posts on social media. They said, for what you mean to the city, for what you mean to these fans, for what you mean to this team, thank you, Scoob. And he also posted a heartfelt message as well, thanking Detroit for 8 years of support. He said, Detroit, thank you for the last 8 years. Words can't describe what the city has meant to me and my family. The support has never gone unnoticed, and it's something I'll appreciate for the rest of my life. To my teammates, coaches, staff, thank you for always pushing me to be the best version of myself. Detroit will forever have a special place in my heart. Much love. So, official goodbyes posted. Yeah, it is sweet. Yeah. There was some heartbreak at the Detroit Zoo recently, you guys. A beloved 18-year-old camel named Surin passed away. Been at the Detroit Zoo almost all of her life. Was 9 months old when she came to the zoo and has spent the rest of her life there. According to zoo officials, she's been experiencing discomfort and mobility challenges because of osteoarthritis. And last Thursday evening, they noticed that she wasn't able to actually stand up. And they did give her what they could to help, but it didn't help. So the veterinary team made the decision to compassionately euthanize her. And she does have a daughter who still lives at the zoo, remains there. She lost her partner, Rusty, passed away last year. It's
tough for this kid.
A long life, it sounds like. It sounds like the median, I've just read somewhere, like the median lifespan of a camel is like 17 years.
Oh, really?
So
she's right there.
She
Expectingly.
Yeah. Sad news. Also, I saw on the zoo social media that the train derailed.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Nobody was injured. There was no guests injured, but 2 zoo staff members did have minor injuries. So they are shutting down that train while it's under investigation. They did say if you purchased train tickets, like if you pre-purchased them, go and you can get, your money back for it. You can get a full refund, but yikes.
Teddy must have known something. We were at the zoo, just a week and a half ago, and did notice that the camels were laying down.
They always are. They always are.
I told him it must have been a toe issue. And then it was, he wouldn't get on the train. And I'm like, dude, hey, there's no stroller, there's no wagon, you're walking back. And he was like, yeah, I don't want to get on the train.
He's like, there's something mechanically up with this.
Intuition.
Yep. A Detroit area woman who was recently moving decided to place some of her belongings, her shoes, and her furniture into a storage unit. This was at a public storage facility, and of course she thought that everything was going to be kept safe there. However, when she returned to the storage unit, she discovered that about 250 pairs of Jordan sneakers gone. This was a collection she had. She said some of them were were classics from a long time ago, and she was able to look at surveillance videos because everything is under surveillance, and right there captured the theft in progress. You could see that somebody stole all of them, and she says that the experience has left her feeling violated, and she is hoping that with insurance on this unit, she can recover her belongings or receive some sort of reimbursement. But here she is talking about this strange theft.
They took all my Jordans, every last one. Them shoes cost a lot, and some of them I can't get back because they was classic from a long time ago when they first came out. I'm hurt because I really work hard for everything that I got in there.
Makes sense, right? I would be too. And they believe she might not be the only one that was affected by this. There's another woman who has belongings as well, has noticed some things missing too. The Oak Park Public Safety Department is investigating.
Coming up next, Scooble. More thoughts, more feedback, texts and calls from you. Did the Tigers get enough? Did Harris screw this up? It's 97.1.
Forget about it. We're going my way.
Across Michigan, in thousands of neighborhoods just like yours, the Guardian Alarm Team is making sure your home is safer. Day and night, the Guardian Alarm Team stands guard while you're away. So every time you walk through your door, you know your home's safe. And while you're at home, you always feel protected. Call 1-800-STAY-OUT or visit GuardianAlarm.com and start sleeping better tonight.
That's Alina's family group chat. It never stops. Someone's always sending a blessing
Or starting a poll about the baby shower theme at midnight.
with Real Unlimited from Total Wireless. She's always on the loop, whether she wants to be or not. Switch to Total Wireless Total Starter Plan or higher and get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G on us. Total Wireless, your own Real Unlimited. Offer ends 11/4/2026 or while supplies last. Devices, taxes, and fees may apply.
It's a fast cash game that's utterly fun.
Is that a cow joke?
It has a progressive jackpot loaded with moolah.
Another cow joke?
And there's even a Milky Way bonus multiplier.
Okay, now you're milking it.
It's Cosmic Cow, the new out-of-this-world Michigan Lottery fast cash game that's legendary. It has a beefy top prize of 50% of the progressive jackpot, so get moving.
Okay, I'm out of here.
And play Cosmic Cow, or any of the 12 other great fast cash games at your Michigan Lottery retailer. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Club Keno Tripler time is back, and some folks still have a few questions, so it's time for another round of CK Q&A.
Is there a Tripler time dress code?
We call it Keno Casual.
Oh, do I need 3 friends to play Tripler time?
No, but the more the merrier. During Tripler time, is it important to stay hydrated? Yes. 3 cheers for Club Keno. This month, random tickets will be printed with a doubler or tripler message. Find one, and all your prizes will be doubled or tripled. Club Keno Tripler time. Available on all Club Keno tickets only from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Have
What?
a good weekend?
Yep. I did.
Sounds like peace of mind, knowing our lakes will be better protected
I did.
by placing Line 5 in the Great Lakes Tunnel. And that we've added extra safety measures while we work to build it. Because we're committed to keeping the Great Lakes safe for generations to come.
Yeah, I was
Tomorrow is on.
okay.
Visit
But
enbridge.com/line5 for more information.
I was fine.
Enbridge. Life takes energy.
Long as if I didn't use the oven.
Today, the high 78. Weather brought to you by Staples. It's the most wonderful time of the year in
Probably.
Staples. They've got back to school supplies at almost
better that
25
you
cents,
didn't
up to
go.
40% off select tech and more at staples.com/back to school. Staples, that was easy. T-Mobile has an exclusive
Long car ride.
Yeah, it was.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile,
Yeah, it was uncomfortable for me.
and going to the 55-plus plan saved us so
When I
much.
pulled up,
A lot. And that's important.
smelled
Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy
What's
to
going on
less than
here?
15 minutes.
Jesus.
It's a duck.
If you want
A duck.
coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Geese is across the road.
Come on.
Customers 55 and up get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each. $30 per month each line with auto pay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet.
Yep.
Rely on 2 lines with Central's Choice 55.
I was okay, but long as if I didn't use the oven.
Based on analysis by Oak Cliff Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025 on right to reserve.
just noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 in a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performing running shoes are sold.
He's sleeping.
Start at the Lowe's Pro Desk. Got a material list handwritten on a sticky note or saved as a photo? Perfect. Bring it to us and get a quote in minutes. And if you don't see what you need on the shelf, we'll help you get it. You can access thousands of products beyond what's available in-store or on Lowe's.com, right from the Lowe's Pro Desk. Build quotes faster and source the materials you need to keep your jobs moving. Just like that, at Lowe's.
Right now, you can get Trex decking as low as $159 per foot at Northville Lumber. Northville Lumber stocks all Trex colors all the time at the lowest prices. Visit Northville Lumber, Michigan's Trex decking store.
Oh, Jesus.
Or visit NorthvilleLumber.com.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Your opinion matters. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Costa and Jensen with Heather.
Good morning, 97.1. We are out live, Lions training camp in Allen Park today. Pads are on, John's in a great mood, and we have a lot to discuss. It's ironic, though. This happens. We come out to Lions training camp right around the trade deadline, and we always have Tiger baseball stuff to talk about. They sweep the A's, Max Clark looks great, and Tarek Skubal's gone.
World Series on the horizon. Is that what you're saying?
World Series bound and picking up steam, as the song goes. No, I'm just in a good mood because they did the right thing, and now I can enjoy whatever comes of the rest of the year. If they can be a scrappy team, we know, like in 2024, they're not going to sulk. They traded Flaherty in 24. They didn't sulk. They trade expiring pitching. I get it.
Yeah.
I support it. I embrace it. The return for Tarek Skubal is going to have people debating, and I've seen people yelling and screaming about it. Why'd they only get prospects? That's how this works. And, well, there's not a guarantee. Yes, we know. On paper, this is a damn good return for a rental. For a guy who reportedly had a hand-picked destination in L.A., you were still able to get a top 25 player in all of baseball's prospect pool and another top 100 pick on top of it, a hitter and a pitcher. John, I like what Scott Harris did. He didn't screw this up, and I know I was bracing for it. Here we go, Scott Harris at the trade deadline. He didn't screw this up. I actually think he did a good job.
Well, and the reason that River Ryan is not participating right now is a hamstring issue. It's been a couple of hamstring issues since he returned from that Tommy John. So, first of all, glad that Tommy John is out of the way, and it feels like no one really wants a pitcher until they've had their Tommy John, and now all of a sudden, hey, he can be back. He's had his one arm event, and they're going to have to figure out why does the hamstring become, still an issue. They figure that out. Now all of a sudden, I think we'll see him in the major leagues before the season is over. Hopefully, Zaire Hope. No idea when he's going to be up. Probably not until next year. Next year, if there's baseball next year, and we can discuss that later in the week. But it is exciting to think about. The one caller brought it up already. You've got Max Clark, who came in on fire, playing good center field. We know his speed is going to be an asset in center field. You've got Riley Green in left. Does that put Zaire Hope in right? Or what do they do with Zaire and Max and Riley as well?
Hope has played some center.
Yep.
Thought of as a good defensive outfielder. Look, if you break down these players individually, River Ryan gets some attention because he's an older prospect. 27 years old. This is an oxymoron to be a 27-year-old prospect. He was a late bloomer. He played multiple positions, hitter and pitcher in college. He had the Tommy John. Things have thrown him off a normal timeline.
Yeah.
But he pitched for the Dodgers in 2024, 4 starts, ERA at 1.33.
Yeah.
He throws harder than Emmett Sheehan, and he has an extra year of control on Emmett Sheehan. And if they see the tools there, John, he's not a free agent for another 4 or 5 years. That's a controllable piece that could be in this rotation. That's not nothing, and he's not even the headliner. Zaire Hope is. Hope is a guy who hits lefties and righties, power and speed. Strikeouts might be a concern. I get it. He's not perfect, but on paper, you get a guy who you could see in the majors. He's the #1 prospect on the Tigers now.
Right, and you hope that the bat has the power, and that translates to Major League Baseball. We're hoping that same thing for Max Clark. We've seen a nice little teaser over the weekend with him, but think about how they're constructing this outfield with that speed. What do we talk about? What does everybody talk about in Comerica? of the outfield, if you can create a defense, and then on the flip side, you can have some really good offensive numbers with those guys, that is exciting.
Text coming in. Scott Harris messed up the Skubal trade. You only get 3 prospects for the reigning and back-to-back AL Cy Young Award winner. He folded under pressure. What did people actually think they were getting back in this?
Well, I mean, I think we were measured in what we thought was going to happen because we all said, hey, Jesus Mate or bust. We didn't say that. We wanted Jesus Mate.
But even he, John, he's only a prospect.
Right. Yeah, all of these guys.
What is that? I'm going to lose it today if this is going to be the text conference. What? I'm sorry we didn't get current Jose Ramirez back. Like, what did people think they were getting back for Tarek Skubal?
You were always going to get prospects. And prospects, we went through the Verlander trade. We've gone through other trades in regards to what you were able to get back and what they did. And you won't know for some time what this is going to look like. Because if you get River Ryan, who's a stable part of this rotation for the next 4 or 5 years, is that in and of itself a win? It's more than you got back from Verlander. And if you also get a 3-4-time All-Star in Zaire Hope, now nobody knows what he's going to be, but if they're comparing him to those type of players,
I'm going to go a step further. We don't know what any of these guys are going to do. And they could all flame out and bust. Scott Harris has to make the decision today, not with the benefit of what are they going to be. He has to get something for Tarek Skubal today.
See if Rich is here.
Right, so, hey, Kevin McGonigal, #1 prospect for the Detroit Tigers. Has that gone well?
Yeah.
All right, Max Clark, only 3 games.
Like what I see.
Hasn't gone well. Now you've got another #1 prospect in Zaire Hope. They're not all going to hit, but if you're able to get production and guys that are, hey, your #1 prospect
Mostly comes later.
And they're productive.
Stays overnight on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Well, and that's the thing I would emphasize. I have been critical of Scott Harris, and I will continue to be about the bullpen building and the stubbornness about not adding free agent bats. But he's done a good job.